guys, welcome to my part 2 of how to win the presidential election. The presidential election in Singapore is about the same as what I visited last time for the presidential election in Taiwan. Tsai Ing-wen is like Tama, and Han Kuo-yu is like Tang King-lian. Song Chu-yu is like Ng Gok Song. Both of them like, yeah, I'm here to fight the presidential election, boom, 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 just to make noise. So let's us compare between Tama and Tang King-lian. So Tang King-lian is the Han Kuo-yu. No, country punking, old-fashioned, always saying that I can do for the people. I can make Singapore a better country. I can lower the tax. I can lower the cost of living. I can look in the situation of the people, that kind of thing. Well, for Tama, he's like Tsai Ing-wen, more educated, more high class, and more internationally known. And at that time, when Tsai Ing-wen challenging Han Kuo-yu, Tsai Ing-wen came on communicating with the US, talk about freedom, democracy, and LGBT. To get more votes. Han Kuo-yu is always talk about people, how to help the people, how to help the poor, just like what Tang King-lian is doing. That's not what the young people like to hear. They don't like to hear about what can you do in the future, what's your future like, because they already have the future. The young people in Taiwan is like Singapore, well educated. So talking about how the young generation survive in Singapore is very unrealistic. So to get the support from them is to give what they want. Talk a lot of freedom, talk a lot of LGBT. They are not living in Africa. They are not living in third world country. So why talk about their future? Yet Tang King-lian keep on talking about, I want to win the hearts of the young people. With this kind of stingy behavior, he's a loser. Because he's stingy on mass campaigning. If Tang King-lian really want to get more votes from the youngster, he should change his image. Instead of gathering with a lot of old friends, or with some of the old people in the opposition, he should gather with the youth. And what he should do is to change image by taking pictures, taking photos with those young influencers, those young singers, those young celebrities like BTS or Blackpink. Anyway, I doubt he know any of them. And it's really stingy. Don't do a virtual campaigning. Roblox. No Roblox. I don't think he knows too. And it's really free. No need to cost a lot of money. So to me, Tang King-lian and Han Kuo-yu, very old-fashioned, very country punking. And Tsai Ing-wen is like Tama, well-educated, have international standing. If I really want to vote, I vote for Tama. Well, for Tang King-lian, he's just a country punking. Just imagine he's going to be our president, and he go out to meet some president or prime minister and leaders overseas, other countries like the US. It's so shameful for Singaporeans because he's just a local country punking. And for us to vote for him confidently, he should go out of Singapore and visit other leaders. Like he could go and see Biden and shake hands with him. He could go to China and meet Xi Jinping and shake hands with him too. Why shake hands with the people in hawker centers and all those in Taiwanese Mall and all the people in Yishun? Why? That is a waste of time. His level is too low. And he's looking at a small picture rather than a big picture. Because what Singaporeans want and all of us want is a president that could represent Singapore. And Tharman is the best person. If Tang King-lian want to have more votes, he should go to increase his popularity. If he doesn't want to increase his popularity, how do we vote for him? He's just a country punking in Singapore. And what he should do is learn from Taiwan. Look at the upcoming presidential election in Taiwan. Ke Wen-je and Hou Yu-ih, they came to visit the minister in Singapore to build their popularity so that the Taiwanese will have confidence in them. But this Tang King-lian is doing nothing at all except brag about his past, brag about himself in Singapore. That's not going to help him to win any votes from us, right? The final point is vote for the person who has a better standing internationally. Remember, subscribe, like, and share, and leave down comments. Ciao!